YouTube family. Today is Tuesday, December 24th, 2024. It's your man Big D, and I'm back with another one. Before I speak on this next episode, I would like to thank all of you that have continued to show support and rock out with my son and I. He and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Well, family, what do we have? Been doing some more research, and I got to bring this in front of the congregation and spread the news. I don't know if it's going to be good news. It's going to be good news for some of y'all, but for some of y'all, not so much. So, ladies, clutch your pearls. All the men under the sound of my voice, listen up and listen good. Ladies, it is now illegal to go through your partner's cell phone. That's right. It is illegal to go snooping through your partner's cell phone. Now, let me define partner for you. This includes a husband, a boyfriend, a little pookie, and a little nuke. You know, the ones that's blowing your bike out. So those is the definition of what defined as a partner, right? So now, it is a federal crime under federal law 18 U.S. Code 2511, otherwise known as the Federal Wiretap Act. The Federal Wiretap Act states it is unlawful to intercept any wire, oral, or electronic communication, right? Furthermore, it is unlawful to disclose the contents of a wire, oral, or electronic communication. Family, do you know what is considered an electronic communication? I'll wait. Okay, time's up. Well, I'll tell you what it is. An electronic communication is considered any text messages, emails, DMs, picture text. These are all forms of electronic communication. Now, it doesn't matter if you live in a community property state and trying to say that the cell phone is community property, this won't work for a defense. Even if your man willingly gives you the password to his cell phone, this defense also will not work because the courts in their infinite wisdom have deemed, even if he willingly gave you the password to his cell phone, you went beyond the scope of what he thought that you would reasonably be doing with his cell phone. Now, you all might not, hey, what does that exactly mean exactly? So if hypothetically, Nook just got done blowing your bike out and working your walls, and after he got done laying all that pipe, now he dozes off, right? And you just so happen to not be asleep, and you see little Nook's cell phone just going off. Now you know he got it on silent, right? But you just see just ringing. You reach over and you start snooping. And let's just hypothetically say that, I don't know, Nook, he ain't the smartest Dusty. So his password is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you figure out 1, 2, 3, 4 is Nook's little password, right? And now you going through his shit, going through his cell phone. You seeing all these. I want to keep it politically correct. You see all these vagina pics in the cell phone. You even see a little home movie, right? You see Nook who just got done laying 10 or more better inches of pipe. Nook ain't gonna listen. Nook just got done laying pipe, working your walls. You felt Nook all up in your throat, up in your chest. And to you just being so utterly flabbergasted at what you were seeing on Nook's phone. Nook just piping the hell out of somebody else's box. Yeah, that's right. He working. He and it ain't your box. Nook working them walls down. That's one example. Next example is, let's just hypothetically say, you keep harassing your boyfriend, your dude you're kicking it with, your situationship. You keep harassing him. Why can't I go through your cell phone? You can go through mine. Now we know when women say you can go through my cell phone, they done clean they shit up. They done got rid of all them, them illicit pics. They done cleaned it up. So they done scrubbed their shit. But see, men ain't doing that. So when a woman pressure you and coerce you into just wearing your ass down to you giving her your password, and she go on your password, she put your password in, you gave it to her willingly, right? And she go in there and she sees some pictures that maybe she don't like so much, right? Maybe she sees some pictures that ain't sitting well with her. Maybe she sees some pictures of you got some girl bent over. Not to mention a home video or two. Now it's hell to pay. Remember the first scenario I gave you? No, wake your ass up. Wake up. Who is this? Who is this? How could you do this to me, Nook? You knew what Nook was doing. You knew, listen, Nook wasn't on, you weren't the only one Nook was blowing bike out. You know that, so stop pretending. Now the wife, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Well, no, I didn't get to the wife example, but the dude example, the boyfriend. You go through his cell phone and you might see something that you don't want to see. In other words, if you go looking for ish, you probably gonna find some ish. And sometimes it's better to leave well enough alone. And listen, I'm not just gonna come on here and say it's just the women, because the men be doing it too. The men just can't help themselves. They girl, which hey, listen, I agree. If you in that type of relationship and you feel like it's okay for y'all to go through each other's cell phone, well, hey, you know what? Do you? But my thing is, if you got to go through my cell phone, then that means you don't trust me. And if you don't trust me, well, then what have I done to give you cause not to trust me? So now maybe I need to look at you with a critical eye and start determining, now, if she don't trust me, and I ain't been doing nothing but just rocking out with her, supporting her, being there for her, maybe I need to look a little further. Maybe I need to dig a little deeper, because a guilty heart sometimes gives off guilty vibes. And if you're guilty, your conscience start wearing away. So while you busy accusing me, what are you not saying? So that's my mindset. So I don't, gentlemen, leave them phones alone. Leave them alone. Don't go looking for ish. Because I assure you, when you go looking, you'll find it. But I also believe when the universe wants you to find something out, the universe will bring it to your attention. Believe it or not, the universe will bring it to your attention. So, but at the end of the day, hey, it appears that snooping through somebody's cell phone, if they fall asleep, or you figure out what their password is, or whatever the case is, listen, you better leave that issue alone, because that's a federal charge right there. That's a federal crime. And that crime is steep. The fees, I would leave it alone. But I already know it's gonna be some of y'all hard-headed ladies that you ain't gonna be able to help yourself. And somebody gonna push the envelope, and you gonna have some dude out there who gonna stand on it and gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna teach you a lesson because I ain't never went through your shit and you had no business going through mine. So I'm gonna go ahead and teach you a lesson. I'm gonna go ahead and let these folks deal with you. I'm gonna let these charges speak for themselves. And maybe then you'll learn how to behave yourself, ma'am. So at the end of it, it looked like if you going snooping through your partner's cell phone and you find something you don't like, you go out there, you start spreading stuff and telling people what you saw, and he got he done sent meat pics, wood pics to other chicks. I don't want to say, D pics, whatever. Sending them pics to other chicks. He done got all these vagina pics. So, hey, when you go in and gossiping about what you saw while you were snooping, you might be running yourself into some problems, ma'am. So if I were you, I would let well enough alone. And I know, as my mom always said, curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction sure brought him back. Well, family, always remember, be more tomorrow than you were yesterday. Peace.